Hi, I'm Pete Posner, your British English teacher at Big Break English, and today we're going to talk about modals of permission and obligation. Also, at the end of this video, we will have a little quiz, so make sure you stay around for that. By the way, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and my website. So, on with the show. Let's think about hotels. When you stay at a hotel, there are certain rules and there are certain obligations. To talk about obligations, you can use have to. The form for this is have to plus the infinitive. For example, you have to check out by 12 p.m. To talk about obligations, you can also use must. Must is stronger or more authoritative, and the form is must plus the infinitive without to. So, for example, you must check out by 12 p.m. Now, to talk about a prohibition, we use mustn't. The form is mustn't plus the infinitive without to, and notice I said mustn't. So we don't pronounce the first T, we don't say mustn't because that's difficult to say. We say mustn't. So, for example, a pet dog mustn't be left off its leash in a common area. Now then, we use not have to talk about something that is not an obligation. The form for this is the auxiliary don't or doesn't have to plus the infinitive. For example, you don't have to dine in the hotel restaurant. So that means if you want to, you can, but it's not an obligation. You don't have to do it. Now, to talk about permission, we use can or can't. Can, something is permitted. Can't, something is not permitted. The form with can plus the infinitive without to. For example, hotel guests can receive visitors. Now, notice I said can. So in affirmative, can becomes the weaker sound, can. Say that again. So hotel guests can receive visitors. Can you repeat? Hotel guests can receive visitors. Okay, so now can't. So can't is for something that is not permitted. Okay, so again, it's can't plus the infinitive without to. For example, hotel guests can't hand over their room to third persons. And finally, we can use may or may not to be a little bit more formal when we're talking about permission. So may or may not plus the infinitive without to, that's the form. For example, hotel guests may receive visitors, but hotel guests may not hand over their room to third persons. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's quiz time. Question number 1. Guests blank smoke in their rooms. Is it A, mustn't, or B, don't have to? Question 2. You contact room service and ask them to bring your breakfast to your room. Is it A, must, or B, can? Question number 3. You blank leave a tip in the hotel restaurant. Is it A, mustn't, or B, don't have to? Okay, question number 4. Due to reasons of hygiene, you blank take pets into the restaurant. Is it A, may not, or B, don't have to? Finally, question 5. Due to reasons of hygiene, you blank use a towel in the gym. Is it A, can, or B, must? Okay, so that's the end of the quiz. So please do leave your answers below this video, and remember, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and my website.